Collingwood and Sydney from Colonial Stadium. Round 10 is underway. Lucuria got it through to Dimatina. Davis, Barry with him. Dunkley may have been manhandled, and that's the way the umpire sees it. Dunkley quick to lay it off with a kick. Now the umpire's going to make him come back behind the mark, which I thought he did then, KB, actually, to be honest.
Well, I thought he may have even got 50 because he wanted to get back from his mark he was being hung on to.
Now, he always looks to lay it off by hand, Dunkley, as he does there. Williams getting it further afield. Lewis, little kick was all right. It looked funny off the boot, but it landed in Jared Crouch's arms. He played on when perhaps he could have gone back, but the result is okay. And O'Loughlin, if he's on song here, is within range.
Just interesting, Greg Stafford did the ruck work, Hutto, and has pushed the full forward, and Josh Fraser has gone with him. They are both in the square at the moment.
Well, no one in the goal square other than those two. Big kick from O'Loughlin right to the line. Stafford. And it comes off hand. Stafford reckons maybe that it was over before it was touched. Not sure what he's arguing about there. Let's have a look.
Gee.
Did that hit the goal?
I think it did and bounced out.
James Clement just pumps the ball out. Dimatina. O'Brien, what a season he's had for the Pies. To Johnson, one of their fine young players, ran into a bit of trouble. Swans have opened. They look pretty sharp. Shawball, former Pie, and of course Williams playing there as well. Buckley. Great smother off the boot. Fosdyke to Bolton. It's a great kick. This could bounce through. Not quite. Lewis. The Pies have the numbers as Loney comes away. Tries to drill it. And a great interception by Goods.
They're up, aren't they, the Swans?
I think one player left the club. Maybe an issue involved in that, but how far it went. They were very good friends, matter of fact, and still are, I believe.
Lockyer. Kept it low. Well done by McPherson. Maxfield. Swass. A low kick. Nix couldn't hang on to it. Prestigiacomo right with him. Well done by Matthew Nix. Maxfield. McPherson. Got a fair bit of it. Good looking kick for Goods. It was a quick kick through the air. Good defensive work by Davis, but Goods casually, coolly, calmly kicks the goal.
Richardson, Betheris, Jukovic and Lane just warming up. Williams short to Saddington. Still squeezed up in the back pocket. Lockyer told to come back.
Les, you'd think they'll have to be either play on or a 50-metre penalty, KB.
Creswell, that's his first touch playing on Buckley. Goes wide. Looking for Leo Barry, and leaping Leo's got it. They have found his niche across half-back. The run comes from Swass from centre wing. Using the ball well. Oh, great interception by Holland, but McPherson has been good. Is a penetrating kick, 65 metres out, goes for home. It's bounced through.
Middle of it at the end is Malloy. Slipped over as he kicked it, unfortunately. Barry tucks the ball under the arm and goes for a run. He was a bit off balance as he kicked it. It seems it's a bit slippery over there. Good work though, the Swans again, McPherson involved. Bolton gets plenty of distance on the kick. And it's across the face of goal and out of bounds.
Gee, the ground, a lot of players have said the ground's in great condition but can be very hard by the end of the game. Most would have moulders on, I would think.
Wakeland doing the ruck work from behind. Beautifully sharp by Bolton. He swung it back beautifully. What a kick.
First season, Maxfield. Taken away by Buckley. Works hard. Williams backs back. Took courage. Stood his ground. So the tactics of the Swans at the moment, they're breaking quickly. Holland has read it well. And Marks in front of Lewis. Rocker's going to be the target. He's got him in his sights, and it's a terrific kick. Well, we know he's a thumping kick, so the distance shouldn't worry. Anthony Rocker from right on 50, leans back, unloads, gives it both barrels, and kicks a goal.
3-2-20 to 1-1-7. Davis got through. Lockyer just had to turn round and it just put him slightly off balance, but Tarrant was in good position to take the mark. Lots it through.
I think you may have recruited him, Tony.
Yes, I did, and he's very coachable. Great kid. Works very hard.
Creswell just needs to win a bit more of the ball for the Swans. Goods, magnificent play, touch of class. Goods wants to set it up. And O'Loughlin kicks it off the ground for a goal.
What about that for a goal?
That was the alley-oop.
It was.
We see it in basketball, and I reckon that's the first alley-oop I've seen in AFL football this year. This is the alley-oop.
Look at that, though. The body work was just brilliant, wasn't it? And he knew this. He did it. He had a reason why he was going to do it, because he thought O'Loughlin's leg speed.
Magnificent.
That is incredible. Do we think that's good football now, or a bit of luck involved too? In an incident in the centre of the ground?
Yes, just down here in front of us. In fact, when he went to the ground, he sort of got up and just felt the side of his knee. Just the side of his knee.
In fact, when Bucks went off the ground, boys, he went straight into the rooms.
You can see Nathan. Oh, it looked like his knee just collapsed a little bit underneath him.
When he got up, he just on the right, just put his hand down to the side of the knee and just seemed to irritate him a bit.
Ryan Loney. Just a bit of hesitation then, and he went off his right foot, but it was a nice kick. Gets Lockyer, Waketon over the top. This is going to be out on the full, is it? Yes. And Lockyer missing his target. Creswell, we can see warming up, trying ready to try to come
Good
back
kick.
on. Goods was the target. Oh, he took that effortlessly.
Great kick.
So Adam Goods, this would be a decisive lead for the Swans at this early stage, and he's done it. Great kick.
Well, he came into the side at the last moment, didn't he, in the first game of the year? And since then, he has just been exceptional. And so good, in fact, that even across half-back, he's been able this season to kick 8 goals for the season, 8 goals won.
Wow.
He's a great mark by Stafford, just too tall. Usually he's a very good kick. Stafford, straight through the centre.
Did, and Andrew Dunkley looking at his left hamstring. He wasn't too keen to kick before, so a little bit sore in that area.
Richardson and Stafford. Fosdyke. Bolton hits the ball hard, couldn't control it. Prestigiacomo driven into the ground. No free. Chance for the Swans. They've got numbers. Here it is. Swash! Bangs it through. Josh Fraser. Handy kick. Handy kick. And Tarrant has marked Collingwood's first goal for the second quarter. Leo Barry, cross half back. So the Swans have worked the ball well. Williams now, the runner from half back, short. Luff to O'Loughlin in the centre square. The lead is on. Great interception. And Tarrant is the man playing at full forward, has chipped in. Now it opens up to Malloy. And Rocker is by himself inside 50. Maxfield has to go hard, giving away inches. From 45 metres out, the Roar will tell the story. He's got it.
Third quarter from Colonial Stadium. Collingwood and Sydney. And we mentioned the Pies kicked the last 2 goals of the second quarter. In fact, it's quite similar both quarters. First term, Sydney kicked the first 3, then Collingwood answered with a couple. And as we see the Collingwood interchange bench, Waketon still also sitting down. One with Holland, Jukovic and Buckley. In the second quarter, Sydney kicked 4 goals before Collingwood answered with 2 and a lot of points. And the Swans going forward first up. And now with a chance with Crouch, getting it down into the square. 1-on-1. James couldn't get on the end of it. Goods got boot to ball. Lewis will try again. He got the foot to it, but unfortunately it was through for a behind. Has a bit of a laugh about it.
Dale Lewis, so many injuries during his career. Matthews, Creswell, Kirk and Troy Luff on the bench for the Swans. Loney had the job playing on Michael O'Loughlin early in the game. Richardson just floats it, put Lockyer under a lot of pressure. Bolton Beaten that time by his teammate in Fosdyke. They'll share it around. Goal coming up. McPherson should kick a goal. He's got it. What a start for the Swans. 2 goals to McPherson. He's been such a handy player. He's already had it 16 times.
Yes, it was a bad kick or a bad handball by Mark Richardson, the Tarkin Lockyer, and very good hands by the Swans out of congestion. And McPherson, as you said, KB, has been a very good player. He's kicked his second goal and he's had 16 possessions at half-time playing off a wing. And he is playing on at the moment. I'm trying to look from the Collingwood. Rupert Batheris on the wing.
So opening goal of the quarter, as has been the case in the first 2, to the Swans. And it's Collingwood's turn to try and reply. Stafford, O'Brien. He was taken to the ground. The Swans wanted holding the ball. Collingwood wanted in the back. The umpire granting neither wish.
8 possessions to Shane O'Brien. You normally get that in a quarter.
Yeah, it has been quieter than usual. 8-4 to 4-8. Again, McPherson involved with a little feed out. Lewis back to Maxfield. Around the corner, Fosdyke left it for his teammate. Oh, James just stumbled. He's just struggling a bit at the moment to come up with a clean possession, young Heath James. Missed an opportunity there. Nathan Buckley with Andrew Jugovic. Stafford versus Fraser. Stafford turned Fraser inside out. McPherson again had nowhere to go with the handball though. Batheris did. Lacuria feeding it out the back. Johnson's kick. Oh, shocking. James almost took the mark. Not quite. Good body presence by Goods. James did well to get the handball out in the end. Still there a chance, the Swans. Loney dropped the ball. Quick kick around the body. He's good. Stevens. John Stevens off the right boot too.
Well, John Stevens came on the ground because Darren Creswell went off with an injury, and a shocking kick across the ground put his teammate Simon Preston Jr. came under a lot of pressure, and they just kept scrambling. Great tackle by Jude Bolton, and that is a great goal to get the ball from ground level, crumb, and then snap on his non-preferred. Fantastic goal by John Stevens.
Collingwood box. Pies trail by 26 points. There's been great intensity from the Sydney Swans today. Really hard at the football. Stafford. James Fraser. Just a bit of experience. Adam Goods playing in front. Runs into Dimatina. Quick hands. Bolton on the charge. Couldn't take it. Also a great tackle, but he's given away the free. He's hard at it. Mercuria goes wide, looking for Lockyer. Will get support. Johnson try to help out. Shawble on the rebound. Crouch. Batheris back edge of the centre square. Make that Richardson to Lockyer. Crunched that time by Maxfield after he kicked the ball. So Lane will take it. He finds Tarrant, hit him on the chest. He dropped it. In fact, it should have been pinged for a throw because he didn't get rid of the ball by hand or by foot. He just let it go. Let's have a look at Maxfield.
Yeah, well, Tarkin Lockyer, he's up quick, so there's nothing untoward really. Kicked the ball and made contact as he was kicking the ball. So
Might have been a bit unlucky to get the free against him there, Maxfield, because there wasn't that much of a delay. Fraser, the goal square. Dunkley, you can see that leg strapped. He was off the ground early in that second quarter. So it's a boundary throw in. Chance for the Pies.
Greg Stafford's been the difference in the first. How far have we gone? 5 minutes, nearly 6 minutes in this quarter. Taken 3 centre bounces, just clearing his hands out of the centre bounce.
Playing in front. O'Loughlin. Beaten by Malloy. Chance for Tarrant. Needs a kind bounce. Saddington happy to just push the ball back over the line. Again for a boundary throw-in.
So again, the Sydney Swans just opening up a handy lead. It's out at 26 at the moment. Only early days, though, in this third quarter. Pies attacking. Stafford. And it's over again.
Interesting, both sides. Andrew Jukovic and Brett Kirk have not been used on the ground at all. You could see Sydney Swans why they mightn't have used theirs, but maybe Jukovic could go onto a wing or a halfback flank to release someone else to give a bit more run for the Pies.
Rocker, Davis, Freeborn, just couldn't handle it surely. Lewis got a high tackle. He did duck into it, and Malloy's not happy. O'Loughlin. Just waited until an option presented itself. It wasn't a great handball actually in the end, but Leo Barry can ease off his left boot with a wobbly one up onto the wing. Good little touch. Allows Fosdyke to get clear, but he made a bit of a meal of it. Williams palming it on. There was more Collingwood players there than Sydney. Loney received from Mercuria and uses it well. Tyson Lane hesitated, but he waited till Lockyer ran for him. O'Brien has to kick pretty quickly. Sets it up. Tarrant's normally good in this situation. And Lewis had no hope.
No, you're right there. He had no hope. Chris Tarrant, it's amazing how many times he finds himself free and alone in the square when everybody else has ran down the ground. It's either, I think, KB, he doesn't chase out too hard or he's very smart. That's the way you've got to look at it. He's going to kick his third goal, so you have to say it's smart.
Well, wouldn't it be terrific if Stephen Tingay could actually get back to play again? O'Brien on the burst, the Pies into attack. Tarrant was on a long lead. Chance now for Leon. Davis keeps it alive. A bit of magic. The young man squeezed up on the boundary line. Chance for Dimatina. Couldn't take it. And Schauble, desperate play, put it over. They want a free. The umpire says, toss it back in. Umpire Mark McKenzie.
Great play by Leon Davis, kept the ball alive and a very good kick. Dimatina probably nearly should have marked this ball in front like that.
It just floated away a little bit to his left. Fraser to the front of the pack. Barry, cool under pressure. And a touch of arrogance comes away, bouncing the ball to Fosdyke, to Maxfield. Bangs the ball back. O'Loughlin is a long target. Wonderful hands. Williams. Kirk bounced off the ball. Mercuria, hands and knees, wants a free kick, and Williams drags him off. He'll take the free kick.
And KB, there's no doubt Collingwood have lifted in the last 2 minutes, something that they really had to do.
So Fraser's still in trouble. That's from that little contact there with Leaping Leo. He did have a touch of certainly confidence, almost arrogance, taking a bounce.
Was arrogant
in the traffic. It was great stuff. Fraser makes a recovery. Mercuria goes short, and this is Andrew Jukovic. The switch is on for Tyson Lane. Swass will try and stop him from running on. Can't do that. Good running from Nick Davis. Moves it. Tarrant again. Saddington was playing off him. This time he gets back to make the spoil. And Saddington, who hasn't had many touches of the footy this afternoon. Advantage paid. There was a free kick. Fosdyke kicks it quickly. Lewis can hurt. In fact, it's his lookalike Kirk, but he's got nowhere to go. Had to go short for Stevens. Richardson's the only man inside 50. Now a couple of other players get back there. Lewis makes a good lead for him, and the kick was all right. It wasn't perfect, but it was all right. And Lewis has got a scoring shot, and in such a tight game, decent scoring shots have been pretty hard to come by.
Yeah, we'll go back to Jason Saddington. He's been beaten on a number of occasions by Chris Tarrant being behind him, and then he's still played in front. You've got to give him credit for courage on that occasion to make sure that he'd still played in front. He thinks that's the game plan. Well done to Jason Saddington for the Swans.
Dale Lewis came back onto the ground after a long spell out with injury last week and did a very serviceable job. This is a big kick. He's had 14 possessions today, and he's made them, no mistake. Magnificent kick from Dale Lewis. What a terrific kick. And it could be a game breaker. 10-5 to 5-8.
He's got some dash too, hasn't he?
Yep.
There's a chance for Nix. Can kick a goal, pulled off the ball. There was no free kick. Finally, Lewis got his boot to the ball, and the Pies will take it away. Now, they've got loose players everywhere. Davis with the ball, he can carry it all the way up centre wing. Lockyer, one of the loose players, heads in the centre square. The run comes from Ryan Loney. Loves to kick a goal. Too far out to score. Big bomb. Tarrant. Davis. At ground level. Can he make something of nothing? Oh, yes he can. Magnificent.
Last 40 seconds of the quarter. Jugovic setting it up. Tarrant and Rocker have got the run. Rocker! No, couldn't take it. O'Brien. Davis is in the area. O'Brien again. Richardson from a standing start goes short. Tarrant, 20 seconds remaining. Managed to get the handball out. Presta Giacomo, the unlikely goal kicker. Oh! Jared Malloy! Free kick, is it? It's a free kick against Collingwood, against Anthony Rocker. Jared Malloy will be ripeable.
Dunkley's down.
I think that was it. I think it was a knee in the back and pushed him out of the contest without touching the ball.
It's a 50-metre penalty as well.
Gee, that's a big decision. I can't see a lot wrong with that.
That was Saddington.
Free kick.
Took Saddington out of the contest. I think it's...
And there's another 50.
It's going to be another 50. And this could cost Collingwood. Now, the question is how far will the umpire go with this 50?
Well, I know how far he'll go. Anthony, 50.
They don't always, KB. Sometimes it's a little bit further.
Dunkley's down behind play, has not moved as an irate Collingwood supporter. That was a free kick against Anthony Rocker, though.
So Saddington, gee, this would really sting. It would really hurt. Oh, shocking kick. But still, it was a positive result for the Swans because it would definitely have been a goal for Jared Malloy. And the negative result is the agony for Andrew Dunkley. That looks not too good.
Now, Anthony Rocker, has to be a free kick prior to the mark with Jason Saddington. Great mark by Jared. No, well, it wasn't a mark because it wasn't allowed, but would have been close to mark of the year.
Looks like a right knee for Andrew Dunkley. Well, it's all happening, to borrow a phrase from another commentator here at Colonial Stadium. 10-5, 65 to 6-8-44. We're back in a moment with the last quarter. Nick Davis has had 13 possessions. That's his 14th. Tarrant is in front. Leon Davis, the rap singer. What a kick from Leon Davis. Oh, he did it once, but he couldn't do it the second time.
Not a bad name for a rap singer, is it?
Leon
Leon
Davis with his new single.
McPherson and Speaker Davis just forced that collision. Dimatina is down. Swans on the rebound. Nix, Williams wants it. Nix is going to be caught. James Clement is quick, ran him down.
Paul Williams.
That's Dimatina in the hands of the trainer. And Williams with a long bomb kicks a big goal.
Matthews gets some protection and then goes long. Swass out there. There he is. Holding the man, surely. O'Brien sends it down for Leon Davis. From the pocket, what will he do? He wants to pass, sets it up for Jugovic. And well done, Jared Malloy. Jugovic kicks the goal. Malloy cleverly shepherded, and that's a great goal.
Just also, they're switching, though that Collingwood can't get a free man. It's been fantastic out of defence. They've always had numbers back, but they make Collingwood kick the ball instead of letting them run and handball over the top to create a free man. They switched very well in defence, the Swans today.
Real learning experience for the Pies, with the Swans just flooding back and flooding forward and then maintaining possession. But we did see from the opening bounce, they did look sharp, didn't they, Tony?
Well, you said it, they came to play, KB.
Came to play. You could see it just the way they attacked the ball and just had Collingwood off balance.
It's amazing. You should come to play every day, shouldn't you?
You should. But there was
sometimes.
just a feeling.
Oh,
you could
great.
see it, couldn't you? This is a great kick, and Swash has run onto it. Time clock ticking away, just a few seconds left. The siren will sound. I don't think there'll be any more score.
Well
Swash
deserved
just
if it finished up in his hands.
running down the clock beautifully. Wayne Swash throws the arms in the air. I think he's close to being best man on the ground. 11-7, 73 the Swans. A big upset. They're pretty happy in that box.
Yeah.
The jubilation. They've pulled off a big win for the Sydney Swans.